Good day. My name is Cedrick Tormon from BSI 3104, and for today's video, I'm going to do my third activity in I elective 1 by using SolidWorks. So I'll show you my activity, activity 3. So by assessing and by analyzing the figure, I'm going to start at the base, and then the body and the head, go back to the body, then the hole at the middle. So let's proceed to the SolidWorks. So first, I'm going to sketch the base. So by clicking the center rectangle and choosing the top plane, and make sure that the orientation is at the top. And we all know that the goal in SolidWorks is always to look in this part, and this part will determine if our figure is fully defined. So I'll start at the origin. So by making a center rectangle and putting smart dimensions. By putting smart dimensions will help your figure to be fully defined. So the length of this side is 3 inches. By the way, I'm using inches pound second. So measuring this part is 3.75 inches. And then I'm going to do the four holes at the corner. So how will I do it? First, I'll show you. By looking at this figure, the distance between the hole and at the middle is 1.38 by 1. So again, I'm using center line. Center line will serve as guide um, to have an accurate measurement. So I'm using center line at the origin, vertically and horizontally. Later on, I will discuss the importance of the center line. So first, by looking at this one, it is underdefined. So by putting measures here, smart dimensions at the center line and the origin, um, this is a 1.88 inches. Oh, 1.38 rather. Should be 1.38. 1.38 by 1. Again, this part and this one. Oh. Again, smart dimensions will help your figure fully defined. So by looking at this part, it is a fully defined figure. So now, I'm going to put circles. These circles will serve as the holes. So uh, in this part, I'm making holes for us to have an easy way, and 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 putting smart dimensions here. Again, smart dimension will help your figure fully defined. So this hole is 0.38 in diameter. Then I'm using mirror entities for us to have an accurate measurements of the four holes in different corners. So how we will use the mirror entities, by first the entities to mirror, clicking the circles and the mirror about. This is the importance of the center lines. There you go. By putting center lines vertically and horizontally, we will have an instant circles in four corners. So again, I'm using mirror entities, this arc 1 and arc 2, and clicking mirror about the vertical center line. Then check. There you go. We have an instant four circles at the corner with same measurement. So now, we will extrude the base by clicking the extruded boss or base. So the thickness of the base is 0.38. So it is a 0.38 inches. Sorry for the noise surroundings. Then enter. then clicking the check. There you go. Next one, by looking at the figure, it is it is fillet. So I'm going to click the fillet here and clicking the corner, clicking the connected to start loop three edges, and by changing the diameter or the measurement, this is a 15.50 inches. Enter. Then by clicking the check, there you go. The all four corners is already fillet, is in fillet. So now we're going to do the body. So again, by looking at the figure, we achieved the base. So now we will proceed at the body. So by looking at this figure, the body is at the center of the base. So we're going to put the plane at the middle. So again, by putting right plane, and that's what you can see at the screen, we have a right plane at the middle. So for us to have a great perspective or great angle, space bar, and the right orientation. The next one, first, I'm use I will use center line at the middle. Again, center line gives us an accurate measurement. So again, by looking at this one, it's an underdefined figure. We're putting smart dimensions. So as we can see at the figure, it is a 0.31 inches. So dividing it by 2 is 15.5, and rounding it at we have 16 inches. So point 16 rather, point 16. Then again, by putting lines here at the corner, it should be 2.66. Again, by looking at the figure, this one, the height of the body is 2.66 inches. So by putting smart dimensions here, it should be 2.66. And then putting again center line here and putting another line in this one. We need to have an accurate angle, 30 degrees. Then another line here, and then I'm using smart dimensions here by clicking the center line. Oh, wait. Again, by clicking smart dimension, the center line and the line, and by typing the 30 or the angle 30 degrees. There you go. Again, um, uh, I will trim those unnecessary lines, those unimportant lines. So as you can see, it is a fully defined figure. So how we will have the body? So first, we need to put lines here at the base. For us, when we extrude the body, we will see the body figure. So next one, extruded boss or base again. This is a tricky part. So again, by we need to put conditions. It should be mid plane, and the the distance or the thickness of the body is 0.31. 0.31. And then just clicking the check. There you go. We have an instant body. Then next one, we will proceed at the head. So right click here, then normal to, and then putting center lines here at the middle. Should be 1.19. Then as you can see at the figure, it looks like just the same as the base. So the procedure we did earlier is just the same procedure that we will do in this head. So by clicking the center rectangle and clicking at the middle, and then measuring all the sides of this rectangle. This one, this is a 2.38 by 1.88. This is 2.38 by 1.88. 1.88. And for us to have a fully defined figure, we can click the lines and click the fix. And there you go. It is a fully defined figure. So now we will proceed at the holes. So how we will do it by clicking again the circle. No, first the center line. Don't forget to put don't forget to put center lines. So center line here, insert center line at the middle, horizontally and vertically. So, oh, wait. Again, center line here and measuring it. The measure is 0.63 by 0.87. So, again, smart dimension here it is a 0.63 inch 0.63, and this one is 0.87. Enter. Then now again we're putting circles here. So the diameter of the circle is 0.31. So putting smart dimensions here is a 0.31 in diameters. So now again we will use the mirror entities. Entities to mirror is the arc one. Then mirror about is the horizontal center line. So just check this one and another mirror entities by clicking the arc 1 and arc 2, and mirror about the vertical center line. Then instant instant for circles or four holes in the head. So now we will proceed by extruding this head. It is a So this is a 0.31 inches. There you go. And just check this one. And again, by looking at the figure, it is in fillet. So fillet and clicking the corner and connected to start loop edges. Then check. There you go. Um, we have the head. So now we'll go back to the body. So how we'll do it by again changing our angle by clicking the space bar, orientation, front, and putting front plane. As we can see, the front plane is at the middle because the body is at the middle. So this plane will serve as the plane to do the body. So again, sketch lines by clicking this corner one. No, first change this one to display style for us to have a better view of the inner part of the figure. So again, line here to here, and then by using the features rib. So we have rib 1, changing the arrow, changing this one, it should be 0.31. 0.31. Oh, should be 0.31 in inches. There you go. Again, changing the wait, the display style. And just by looking at this one, we have another body here. So again, now we will mirror it just by clicking the part 1 and the right plane, and just by checking it. There you go. We have a another part of the body. So now we'll proceed at the whole. So how we'll do it? Again, changing our orientation front. So um, just by putting again sketch and lines here the corner part. So first we need to have, so now I will put line here. So first, just by clicking this one and line, um, putting line 1.38 here. Again, changing the dimensions because as we can see, it is an underdefined figure. So just by putting 1.38 here, 1.38, and then by using again the center line here. Oh, wait. Again, center line from here to here. Then by measuring the distance between the middle part and the hole in the body. So just by looking at the figure, the distance is 0.50 inch. So smart dimension, just by clicking at the origin and the line, and by putting 0.50 inch, enter. And now we will proceed at the hole. So how we will do it again by putting circles here. We need to put two circles, one with 0.75 diameter and the another one is 0.50. So putting circle here and changing smart dimensions. So this one is 0.75 and this one is 0.50. Now changing again our angle, our perspective. Wait. Um, Always check this part. So now we're going to extrude the outer part, the outer circle. So just by clicking the circle and put. So now we will proceed by extruding the outer circle. So clicking the outer circle, the 0.75 in diameter, changing the diameter, the measurement should be 0.59, 0.59, and the direction 2 is 0.79 by checking it. So now by making the crack here of first space front, just clicking this one line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now by using the features extruded cut here, should be through all both, and check. There you go. Now by making a uh, just by looking at the figure, we need to put first uh, a center rectangle here. First clicking this one, center rectangle at the origin, and putting smart dimensions here. It should be 0.06, 0.06. The distance from the center to this corner is 1.13. So by typing 1.13, enter. Now, we will use the extruded cut in changing the blind into true all both. And there you go. Then check. Then then there you go. Thank you for listening, and I hope I impart some lessons to you, my viewers. Thank you again.